My cousin asked a fairly easy question, which was, what were the first schools like in America? And, hold on, let me get back in the day on you, because technically, when our 17th flag was made, black people weren't allowed to read or go to church. So I gotta go get the white woman to taught these niggas the Bible. Can I offer you something to drink? I don't want you guys to get distracted by that body of water and me apparently admitting that I'm stupid or remedial or retarded because I have extra chromosomes. I really want you to get that the body of Earth and the third world country people that you guys are talking about, we did have like a lot of common sense. We were colonized in the 17th century, as you can see, but no ever amount of black person was ever so lucky and cleared. I realized that when Obama was in term and he lost his passport, that was a very interesting way for the 13 colonies of the first original United States, I swear he can, to lie about Africa, to lie about reading, to lie about whatever you guys were teaching. I thought it was so interesting because I saw, I conquered. I'm a permanent resident of these United States. But what I don't get is for everybody to want to make some weird movie and weird TV show map to explain that black people were slaves or aren't insubordinate, but you guys were. Because it's either that you noticed that you had hard work ahead of you, regardless of whether you settled or where you settled at. Because the Second Amendment is freedom to presto, speak and say whatever you want. But the Fifth Amendment is the right to carry whatever just those are, until you form the bullet that you keep gang violence and drug adherent to, apparently, about. Because what I did not need to know is that when they play that song, DA got that dope, Alex Murdoch is really why you guys, y'all ain't scrambling for money. You guys have more money than, if you would work together, you probably have more money than white supremacy. But that's not correct, because like I said, if you pay attention to my flag and figure out what you picked on first, apparently you picked on white women. And now it looks like a Boondocks episode when they told you going to jail. Like, it just looks like if anything goes missing, if a body misses, if I'm missing an ID, like that stuff that happened to them girls inside that college in Idaho, if I'm missing anything, I just feel like white people moved my flag. You get it? No such don't tread on my land, snake. I just keep looking at you guys like, Joseph's coat of many colors. I don't know why American people want to make a Blue Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It's very interesting, but no such blood. Like, those two boys that keep taking descriptions and hits for some bullshit about Emmett Till is the saddest story that I've ever actually seen and relived through these black people. And that's why I don't like them. You know what's interesting about this ship? It's a Spanish ship. You know what's interesting about the ship and people believing in slavery and not believing in slavery? It's never moved the Gulf of Mexico. It's never left the Gulf of Mexico. You know what's interesting about this flag? It's the only flag with people on it, a ship on it, pants, words. Like, you know what's so interesting? Honing in on where you come from, your dad always gets to come back to wherever you believe in, whether it be God, atheist, or whatever. Because these two boys have the exact same things. But back in the day, for me to walk up on somebody and tell somebody that I have knowledge before you guys introduced me to college, that must be illegal. So, I just sit here and pretend to be stupid and wish it away. Because God forbid I tell somebody from African American, fuck whatever shoes that you guys came in here with. What did you really do? And all of you guys started spectating and doing some weird spectacle sport where you just told people other motherfuckers' white story until white supremacy realized that you guys starting to whitewash your own accent. I come from Belize. If you don't like how I talk, I could kind of switch it up for you. I'm not going to pay attention. But part of that is like some sort of hiding from whatever your nationality is. Because if I have to change my accent to speak English to someone, that kind of sounds sus, but... We call it water? Hurricane Katrina? We call it satellite when 40 acres of mule still are coming to fucking black people? I don't know. Somebody educated than me has to tell me. Someone educated than me. Someone smarter than me. Let's say for a second that those two boys are Cain and Abel. And when Cain killed Abel, it got stuck. Let's say for a second those aren't Cain and Abel. And no one ever got stuck. We have no idea what part of the church you guys are threatening, but for Kamala Harris to be a Jamaican woman, and we don't really have to argue about who's colonizing what, apparently you really are fighting with the church over faking real people who are scared to die and actually doing the work